Elevator doors opened on the 32nd floor, and everybody inside looked expensive. Sharp suits, polished shoes, rehearsed smiles, but I could already tell who was actually dangerous. Because real confidence moves differently. And the people with the loudest image usually spend the most energy protecting it, while the people with real leverage barely acknowledge the room at all. Glass walls overlooking the entire city, and conversations floating around like stock prices. Everybody talking growth and strategy and opportunity, but half the room was selling perception, and the other half was buying it. And that's when I realized again that appearances create headlines while results create legacies. And the distance between those two things is bigger than most people ever understand. Band for band, but the pressure stayed precise because I stopped competing for attention a long time ago and started competing for position. And position changes everything because attention comes and goes, but position keeps paying long after the spotlight moves somewhere else, yeah. Bass vibrating through the headphones while I look down at traffic moving beneath the skyline. And every car seems small from up there, and perspective works the same way, because problems that look massive from one angle start looking manageable from another. And that's why experience matters, because experience changes scale. Most people panic when uncertainty appears, and I get interested because uncertainty usually hides opportunity from people too impatient to look for it. And every meaningful move I've ever made started before certainty existed, which is why waiting for guarantees always felt like another way of surrendering. Now the energy shifting and every observation connecting, because every conversation in that room started sounding predictable, and every predictable pattern eventually creates predictable outcomes. And that's why never trust confidence without evidence, or ambition without discipline. I watched one guy spend an hour describing success he hadn't achieved, and another spent 10 minutes explaining success he already built. And the contrast was impossible to miss, because substance doesn't need decoration and reality doesn't need advertising. Fast paced now because the pressure building and the layers stacking and the thoughts accelerating, and every lesson from every bad decision and every difficult season starts linking together into something sharper, because enough repetition eventually turns information into instinct. The city glowing outside and the entire skyline looking alive, but the thing that interested me wasn't the view, it was the realization that every building represented thousands of decisions stacked on top of each other. And success works exactly the same way, even though people keep looking for shortcuts. Most of these boys want outcomes without process, and influence without responsibility, and rewards without investment. But reality is never offered those terms, and never will, because every meaningful game demands something up front, and most people stop the second they see the price. Now the rhythm tighter and the pressure heavier and the vision clearer, because momentum finally entered the room. And momentum changes everything, because once it starts moving, it drags confidence and focus and execution right behind it. I stopped worrying about competitors, because competitors usually eliminate themselves through inconsistency. And I stopped worrying about opinions, because opinions rarely survive contact with results. And I stopped worrying about timing, because timing improves dramatically when preparation is already in place. Every challenge became information, and every obstacle became navigation, and every setback became education. And eventually there was so much information stored up that difficult situations stopped feeling difficult and started feeling familiar. Pressure climbing, heartbeat matching the kick, thoughts moving faster than doubt can react, because now every piece finally working together, and every lesson finally earning its value. And that's the moment where separation happens, because most people slow down when things get difficult, while I finally feel the weight. The meeting ended, and the elevator carried everybody back down to street level, and the city kept moving exactly like before. But I walked out with the same conclusion I always reach, that the gap between average and exceptional is rarely talent. It's usually consistency, stretched across a longer period of time than most people are willing to endure. So while they're still chasing recognition, I'm still chasing refinement. And while they're busy protecting appearances, I'm busy strengthening foundations, because foundations survive storms and appearances disappear in them. And that's a lesson reality keeps teaching over and over, whether people want to hear it or not. Yeah, yeah. Break. Yeah. Black grid, backlit, baseline cracking. Track splits, fast ticks, cadence stacking, no slack in the frame. every fragment packing data flow in the brain. Every pattern mapping, low and rumble in the cocoa chamber. Kick drum punch with a sharp tone danger. Hi-hat flick in a triplet change. Every line hit fast when a tighter range. Back rock mapped in a nested layer. Every step pre-read, every move stick aware. They display surface light. I repair hidden faults in the lines. They prepare, no lag in the sync. Every rep the line, every bar compressed in a tighter time. They be chasing the wave. I design every phase of the track with a deeper spine. Switch phase, break frame, sudden detonate. 808 surge hit, never hesitate. Snare snap crisp, let it resonate. Every syllable stacked. I accelerate fast lane, no break. Let the tempo race. Every hit precise in a code of space. They be moving too slow. Out of place, I be running the grid at a higher pace. Double time, triple flow. Now the lines collide. Every word in the lock, let the rhythm slide. They be lost in the phone, never step outside. Every bend in the beat, let the structure divide. No cap in the tone, no slack in the bridge. And every bar hit clean, never second guessing. They be stuck in a loop. I'm rearranging every note in the chain, reconfiguring space and drop low. Strip drums in defension breeze. Sub beats crawl on the skin, never leave. Cold pad drift, let the silence weave. Every pause got weight you can't perceive. And spike back in with a heavier load. Distorted 808, make the speakers explode. Every kick like a hit in a darker mode. Every snare cut sharp like a razor code. Now I stack more layers in a high speed zone. Hi-hat rolls like a rapid drone. Every beat overload, never underthrown. I construct the sound like a reinforced dome. They be chasing attention, I focus on structure. Every line engineered, never random rupture. They be following trends, I disrupt the culture. Every move calculated is silent rupture. To the grid with a tighter mesh. Every pattern locked in a cleaner sketch. No drift, no glitch in the data stretch. I refine every frame till it feel fresh. Fast tick, sharp clicks, not a cadence flip. Every second split with a tighter grip. To be slipping the time I don't ever slip. I compress every line to the rhythm rip. No need for a hook, no need for a pause. Pure flow, rock hold, no visible flaws. Every section connect with mechanical laws. I assemble the track like a system of cars. Switch again, let the low end hit deeper. Baseline crawl like a ground line creeper. Every pulse gets stronger, every bar gets deeper. I don't fade at the drive, I just keep it. High density bars in a narrow lane. Every vowel sharp, every consonant chain. Every missing the detail can't sustain. Every building the structure inside the brain. No drift in the pitch, no slack in delivery. Every line cut clean with a perfect symmetry. They be aiming for noise, I aim for precision. Every bar like a piece of a system decision. Now overload phase, let the pressure expand. Every drum hit hard, every sync command. Every losing control can't understand. Every holding the grid with a steady hand. Rapid fire sequence, no breathing room. Every bar stacked up, let the chaos bloom. They be stuck in the dark, I consume. Every weakness exposed in the sonic boom. Final stretch, no fade, keep the energy locked. Every second intense like a ticking clock. They be trying to match, but the system too blocked. I be running the code till the final drop. Can't frame, no glitch, system stay stable. Every line still clean, fully enabled. They be reading the surface, I break the label. Rewriting the structure, no longer disabled. Loop complete, no error, no drift. Every phase aligned with the final shift. I don't chase the peak, I uplift. Every element placed with a technical gift. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I stepped out of station, cold wind on my face. Train doors shut behind me while the city's awake. Every block got a story, every light got a name. Everybody moving fast, trying to get somewhere. Had a phone full of plans and a pocket full of doubt. Couple dreams too big for the room I was around. Heard a lot of opinions, had to tune that down. Can't hear your own direction when the noise too loud. So I kept my head low and my pace real steady. While they chased attention, I was getting things ready. Every late night session left the vision more heavy. Turning small opportunities into something already. Street signs blur when you're focused on distance. Wrong turns happen, but they build intuition. Every closed door taught a different position. Every setback added fuel to ambition. I seen people switch when the numbers got bigger. Same smile, same handshake, different type of picture. That's why I trust actions way more than descriptions. Words sound good until reality enters. The city never sleeps, and neither do ideas. Sometimes they arrive when you're fighting your deepest fears. Sometimes they appear in the middle of nowhere while you're staring out the window with your hands in the air. I remember those nights when the future felt far, looking up at towers through the roof of a car, thinking if I stay locked, maybe one day it's ours. Maybe one day the pressure starts creating power. Now the view got wider, but the hunger ain't changed. Still finding new levels every time I hit range. Still learning new lessons every time life swings. Still carrying those scars underneath new winds. Fast flow, fast flow. With a blacked out jacket, late bus ride while the rain kept tapping. Mind stayed active, never stay static. Built from habits, never from magic. Days move quick, had to move quicker. Whole lot of talk, but the work spoke bigger. Every small game turned the vision much clearer. Every cold season made the mindset richer. I was outside when the sky looked hopeless. Still writing goals while the pace was broken. Still making moves while the eyes look glowy. Still betting big when the fear stayed focused. Still the board miss when they feel the story. They only see highlights after all the glory. They don't see mornings when the tank ran empty. Still finding energy when it wasn't plenty. Road signs passing like scenes through a screen. 1 year gone, now another intervenes. Funny how life changes shape in between. What felt impossible turns routine. Now I walk through places I once only imagined. Same heartbeat, same drive, different surroundings. Still got respect for the climb that I'm having, cause nothing lasts long if the roots aren't planted. Fast. Fast. Neon reflections all across the pavement. City lights dancing inside the rain mist. People chase trends till the whole thing changes. I'm more interested in building what's timeless. Cause trends fade out and the crowds get restless. What remains is the work and the effort. What remains is the skill and the lessons. What remains is the path and the direction. I learned that success isn't loud every minute. Sometimes it looks like peace when you sit in it. Sometimes it looks like knowing you're finished with doubting yourself every time life gets difficult. The skyline glowing while the night's still young. Another song playing through another set of lungs. Another dream growing where another came from. Another chapter starting before the last one's done. And that's enough, yo. No speeches, no slogans, no pretending. Just a clear mind, a full tank, and another destination waiting. Black rain streak on the windshield glass. Black rain streak on the windshield glass. Hey. Black rain streak on the windshield glass. Black rain streak on the windshield glass. Low bass hum while the street lights pass. Whole squad quiet in the deep night black. No loose talk when the heat might snap. I was young with a stressful spine, thin move flats and a restless mind. Now every bar got compressed fire, every flow sound weaponized. Slow first, let the tension breathe. Cold wind drift through the alley streets. Young lost souls in designer fleets. Still feel trapped in repetitive dreams. I seen fake luck move kinetic quick. Seen day one bros turn snake roll slick. Seen bright minds lose their grip, cause survival mode makes souls go sick. Tick tick pulse when the hi-hats twitch. Whole room tense but the flow stay strict. No fake chains, no gimmicks, skits. Just dark cut bars on a fractured spirit. Street like glare on the wet concrete. Mom still stressed by the bills next week. Meanwhile kids outside chase quick green till blue lights flash on the whole block freeze. I learned fast how betrayal shift. Smile in your face then erase your scripts. Now every line got razor twists like switchblade sparks on the steel edge flick. Internal rhyme in a spiral spin. Every sentence got hidden flips. Every breath got violent drift like storm cloud pressure when the skyline split. Still I move with a silent stare. Black bomber coat in the midnight air. Everybody round me got hidden despair. Everybody fighting some war somewhere. Mine just leak when the bass get dark. When the synths all scream and the kick drums bark. Then the rage inside leave battle marks like burned out tires in abandoned parks. DNA pressure when the switch up land. Slow build tension then the whole thing snap. 808 quake made the floorboards crack like thunderstorm force in a compact trap. Would stay low then explode real fast. Whole crowd freeze when the flow turn mad. Every cadence hit like closely smacks. Every syllable stacked too dense to catch. Fast flow running with the lungs on fire. Mind go manic when the drums rise higher. Every rhyme intertwined like razor wire. Every line got pressure applied. No weak bars, every segment dangerous. Every pattern stacked and contagious. Built from stress and vacant fridges. Now the sound was stayed in richness. I was outside with a siren scream. Blue lights flash on the concrete streets. Young boys chase impossible dreams, then lose themselves to the money scheme. I seen cold hearts and designer coats. Seen fake kings with recycled quotes. Seen best friends lose all hope for quick cash in a viral post. Boom clap crush when the sub bass quake. Hold them Benny start vibrate shade. Every punchline got switchblade shade. Every hook hit with earthquake weight. No peace nights in a dim motel. Writing 16 bars when my mind felt hell. Outside rain made the street lights melt. Inside rage made my heart be swell. Still remember them hopeless nights. Cold ass floor and the broken lights. Mom exhausted from overtime shifts while I wrote dark bars just to cope with life. Now I headline rooms with 1,000 chants. Still feel numb when the crowds will dance. Funny how fame don't heal your past. They just hide deep cuts behind bright flash. Most these rappers just cloned out shells. Same fake image, same full stop yells. Till real life pressure break their mental health. Then a fake tough or a melt. I don't rap just to trend online. I vent dark thoughts from a fractured mind. Still got scars I don't publicize. Still got fears I can summarize. Late night drive with the city blur. Street lights melt while the tires swerve. Still got pain I can't put in words. Still got wounds that forever burn. But I channel struts through the microphone. Turn cold memories into iron flows. Now every beat get overthrown. When the pressure inside fully overloads. Black clouds drift through the neon haze. Cold wind howl with the train track shade. Young lost souls in expensive shades. Still feel empty at the end of the day. Everybody want the fast success. To the dark thoughts hit their chest. To the pressure choke their breath. Then survival mode become obsession. Tick, 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 tick. Boom, now the switch engage. Flow get sharp with a different rage. Voice go dark, then the rhythm break. Whole crowd jump when the bassline quake. Internal rhyme in a rapid burst. Every sentence got backwards curves. Every pattern reversed and merged like black smoke when the fire dispersed. Fast pace, now the lungs collapse. No room left for the weak us raps. Every cadence attack like machine gun burst in a parking trap. Whole room tense when the low and growl. Chaos spread when the lights dim down. I built this style through blood and drought. Not trend chasing for online clouds. Still got hunger from empty plates. Still got tension I can't escape. Still move militant every day. Cause survival mode never fades. I don't know peace, I just know survive. No dark thoughts in a narrow mind. Know how we feel when your hope will dies. And somehow still push us up to rise. Street light flicker through pouring rain. Mind will walk from stress and strain. Used to dream boom, just a dream, boo.
City lights bouncing off the window while the train cuts through the dark. Headphones on, but the music low enough to hear the tracks underneath. And it's strange because places look completely different when you're carrying a plan instead of a problem. Same street, same building, same people crossing intersections with somewhere to be, but the weight feels different when your eyes are pointed forward. I spent a long time thinking life would eventually slow down and make sense. Like one day all the missing pieces would suddenly connect and everything would look obvious. It never happened like that. The picture got clearer, sure, but only because I kept walking close enough to see the details. Distance creates confusion, movement creates answers. The funny part is that the biggest changes never announced themselves. It wasn't a dramatic moment, no perfect speech, no soundtrack playing in the background. Just small decisions stacking on top of each other until they became something impossible to ignore. One choice becomes a habit, one habit becomes a routine. One routine quietly changes an entire year. People underestimate how powerful that is because it looks too simple. Fast flow, cold air, late train, lights blur, head full of plans that might work. Feet hit pavement, eyes forward, same old road, but the mind's newer. Raindrops slide down the glass, slow, whole city going in charcoal. Every small move got compound growth, that's something a lot never account for. I used to rush everything, wanted results before the process finished. Wanted answers before the questions were fully formed. Wanted certainty from situations that were never designed to provide it. Eventually I realized life doesn't operate like that. Sometimes the best thing you can do is keep moving while the picture develops. That's how most stories happen anyway. Nobody starts at chapter 10. Nobody skips straight to understanding. Everybody walks through confusion at some point. The difference is whether they stop there. I remember nights where the future felt like a locked door. Now I laugh at the thought because half the doors I worried about weren't locked at all. I was just standing too far away to see the handle. Perspective changes everything. A setback looks permanent until enough time passes. A mistake looks huge until experience arrives. A bad month feels endless until it's sitting in the rearview mirror.
Fast.
Street signs flash by, taxi tires hiss, neon reflections dance across puddles. The city keeps moving whether you're ready or not. That's what makes it beautiful. No pause but no replay, no waiting for perfect timing. Just opportunity drifting through ordinary moments. Most people miss it because they're looking for something louder, something bigger, something obvious. Meanwhile the things that actually matter usually arrive quietly. The conversation, an idea, a decision, a change in direction that feels small at first. Then 5 years later you realize it altered everything. I think about that a lot. How many turning points look completely average while they were happening? How many important moments arrived disguised as routine? How many opportunities were hidden inside inconvenience? Life has a weird sense of humor like that. Sometimes the thing that frustrates you today becomes a reason you're grateful tomorrow. Sometimes a delay saves you, sometimes a detour teaches you, sometimes a closed door protects you from a room you were never meant to enter. Fast flow, long road, sharp turns, engine hum, city glow under red setting sun. Whole lot changed, but I'm not done. Still got places I haven't become. Late nights turned into lessons, pressure turned into direction, losses turned into perspective, time turned out into acceptance. That's growth, not becoming somebody else, not pretending the hard parts never happen, just carrying them differently, just understanding them better. The skyline looks cleaner tonight, not because the weather changed, because the mind did. And once that happens, everything else starts looking different too. The traffic still moves, the clock still spins, the seasons still change, but the pressure loses its grip, the noise loses its volume, the doubts lose their authority, and suddenly the future doesn't feel like something to fear. It feels like somewhere to go. So the train keeps moving, the lights keep passing, the city keeps breathing, and somewhere between where I started and where I'm headed, I stopped worrying about whether the journey was working and started appreciating the fact that I'm still on it.
Black shift. No. Night shift rain on the blacktop road, black top whip with a cracked out soul. Whole squad quiet when the wind blow cold, cause the city outside turn hearts to stone. I was 16 with a stressful brain, no safe place and a chest full pain. Now I spit rage to the beef catch flames, every damn cadence pressed with weight. Kick snare crack when the bassline drop, whole crowd freeze when the stage like shot. No fake flex, no TikTok props, just war-torn bars and the brain gone dark. I seen fake bros with a gold chains quick, seen fake love disappear real slick, seen good kids get consumed by risk, a survival mode make minds go sick. Street light glow when the rain so gloss, mom still pray to the storm gon' pass. Meanwhile young boys move too fast, one wrong turn made the whole life crash. I learned young how betrayal moves, smile in your face then erase your roots. Now every line got blade edge truth, like coal still scraping the bulletproof roof. Tick tick boom when the kick drum slam, whole damn room go ape shit mad. Every verse got switchblade jabs, every rhyme stack packed
too dense to catch. Internal patterns all over the grid. Double time syllables snapping quick. No weak bars, every section hit like lightning bolts through a metal bridge. Fast flow mode when a hi-hats raise. Voice turned dark, then the whole thing break. Every breath got war's own way. Every hook got earthquake shade. I can't sleep when the moonlight hit. Thoughts will spin when the room gets dim. Still hear screams from the old bad years. Still feel ghosts when the road's too clear. Black ski mask and a long black coat. Cold wind blow while the smoke clouds flow. Everybody round me got hidden ghosts. Everybody fighting wars unknown. Mind just leak when the beat go grim. When the bassline growl, when the lights will dim, then a rage inside burst through skin like caged up wolves trying to break out fences. DNA tight pressure when the switch up land. Slow burn tension and the whole crowd snap 808. Shake make the floorboards crack like thunderstorm rage in a compact truck. But I rap just a trend online. I vent dark thoughts from a fractured mind. Still got scars I don't publicize. Still got fears I can't summarize. Most these rappers just cloned out acts. Same fake and the same rehearsed cap. To real life pressure collapse their marks. And the fake tough energy fade too fast. I was outside with a siren scream. Blue lights flash on the concrete streets. Young boys chasing possible dreams, then lose themselves to the money scheme. Boom, clap, crash when the sub bass quake. Whole venue shake like an earthquake wave. Every line got switchblade shape. Every punchline hit with heavyweight force. No peace lights in the old motel. Writing 16 bars when my mind felt hell. Outside rain made the street lights melt. Inside rage when my heart beat slow. Now I headline rooms with 1,000 chants. Still feel numb when the crowds will dance. Funny how fame don't heal your past. It just hide deep cuts flying by flash. Still remember them hopeless nights. Cold ass floor and the broken lights. Mom exhausted from overtime shifts. Well, I broke up bars just to cope with life. Fast flow, now the lungs burn hot. Every syllable snap like gunshots pop. Every section got non-stop sparks. The machine gun burst in the parking lot. I got rage in my bloodstream deep. Still wake up from the same bad dreams. Still hit cops when the brakes will screech. Still got trauma that don't leave easy. Most these boys just flex for likes. Internet killers with fabricated lies. Too real pressure make mouths to slide. Then the fake tough image dies. I seen envy in familiar eyes. Seen greed make bloodline ties divide. Now I trust instincts over pride. Could betrayal hit closer than winter nights. Big black track with the tinted glass. Whole squad quiet while the street lights pass. No cheap talk when the heat might blast. Cause one wrong word make the piece collapse. I seen cold hearts and designer brands. Seen fake smiles with a shaking hand. Seen best friends lose moral stars for quick cash and a counterfeit chance. Internal rhyme with a venom pack. Every cadence bend and snap. Every bar like a panic attack. Mixed with dark thoughts and combat rap. I can't slow when the drums start pounding. Cold and bend you shake astounding. Too much built up race surrounding. So I let every locked up thought drown me. Late night drive with the city blurred. Street lights melt by the tires swerve. Still got pain I can put in words. Still got wounds that forever burn. But I channel stress for the microphone. Turn cold memories into iron flows. Now every beat get overthrown when the pressure inside fully overloads. Black clouds drift through the neon haze. Cold wind high while the train tracks shake. Young lost souls in extensive shades. Still full empty at the end of the day. Everybody want the fast success. Till the dark thoughts hit their chest. To the pressure, choke their breath. The survival mode becomes obsession. Yeah, tick 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 DNA switch when the baseline flip. Voice turn shut.
Missed 2 cars while I was carrying boxes through the rain. Water dripping off the sleeves, bust out glowing through the haze. Had a list of things to fix and a wallet built for half of it. Kept folding bad news smaller just to make it fit. Corner store coffee barely warm. Train line shaking under tired arms. The city kept talking in sirens and brake lights. I kept walking like the answer might appear by midnight. A woman at the station said the weather felt strange. I nodded like I wasn't fighting 10 storms in my brain. Went home, dropped the keys on the table. Stared at the ceiling fan, turning circles for an hour. Back then success looked expensive. Looked like tall buildings, looked like people who never check prices before ordering dinner. I know better now. Some of the richest moments arrive wearing ordinary clothes. Like hearing your name spoken with respect by someone who watched the whole climb. Like sleeping through the night without negotiating with your thoughts. Like opening the curtains and not feeling pressure before breakfast. Those things don't fit inside photographs.
That's why they get ignored. The headlines chase fireworks. The meaningful stuff moves quietly. Weeks pass, the months spent, entire seasons disappeared.
The calendar changed faster than the view outside the window. One afternoon I found an old notebook buried in a drawer. Bent corners, coffee stains, handwriting leaning sideways. Inside were plans so ambitious they almost look embarrassing. Numbers crossed out, ideas abandoned, dreams rewritten. A younger version of me, it filled those pages. Reading them felt strange, not because they were impossible, because half of them happened not exactly the way I imagined. Not on the schedule I wanted, but close enough to make me stop talking.
That's the thing nobody explains. The destination rarely arrives, dressed like the fantasy. It shows up wearing work boots, dust on the sleeve, scars across the timeline. And somehow that's better because now there's proof attached, not hope. Proof. The skyline looked different after that. Not larger, just clearer, fast flow. Moving through traffic with purpose and patience. Learning the language of pressure and changes. Dodging distraction disguises occasions. Building momentum in quiet locations. Nobody handing out maps of the maze. Nobody arriving to carry the weight. Every decision creating a shape. Every direction affecting the frame. Taking the long road, making it count. Watching assumptions burn themselves out. People see results and think that's the story. Results of your receipt. The story happened before. The story happened when the alarm rang and motivation didn't. The story happened during empty rooms. The story happened in winters that felt 3 months longer than normal. The story happened while progress was invisible. Most people never stay long enough to witness that chapter. That's why they misunderstand it. A tree doesn't argue with the seed. It used to be a river. Doesn't apologize for moving forward. Growth isn't loud. The evidence is fast. Phone screen cracked. Mind intact. Plans changed. Drive didn't. Friends moved. Time moved. Opportunities arrived. Wearing names I didn't recognize. A lot of doors looked small until I opened them. A lot of fears looked permanent until I survived them. Funny how perspective works. A mountain becomes a memory. A problem becomes a paragraph. And setback becomes a lesson after enough distance gets involved. The city still hums outside. Traffic lights still switch colors. People still rush toward things they'll forget by next summer. Nothing really changed except me. And that's enough, because the world doesn't always transform first. Sometimes the lens changes, and suddenly the entire landscape feels new. Now the conversations sound different, the pressure sounds different, even silence sounds different. Not easier, just familiar, like hearing an old song after finally understanding the lyrics. Late night, window open, cold air, street lights stretching across wet pavement. The kind of moment that used to feel lonely, now it feels earned. Not every chapter needs applause, not every victory needs witnesses. Some achievements exist purely for the person who carried them. And maybe that's the best part, because peace has a strange habit. It arrives quietly, no announcement, no dramatic entrance. Just a random evening where you realize the things that once kept you awake no longer live in the room. You sit there for a second, look around, listen, and understand how far you've actually come. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Boost sequence low light, systems prime isolation set to restricted time. Lane markers blink in a dotted line. I don't chase the surge, I refine the sign. Still pulse hum in a narrow band. Every beat placed by a colder hand. No drift allowed in the route I plan. I reduce every noise to a finer span. Vector trace on a minute grid. Every branch pre-read, every branch I read. They present the surface I never bid. I interpret the gaps where the truths are hid. No glare in the frame, just a dim they glide. Every angle clean where the axis slide. I don't need a crowd to be verified. I align with the base where the lows reside. Prints fog on a tempered pain. Each exhale clears out a latent strain. No call on the line, no tag to claim. I trim off excess, keep the core domain. Rain taps time on a bladed shell. Like a clock I can read and calibrate well. Every drop breaks loops I used to dwell. Now the cycle runs clean in a quieter cell. Tunnel strips in a measure flow. Pulsing tight with the undertow. Hidden letters revealed in the flicker glow. I step in phase with a steadier flow. I recall when the channel was overrun. Threads colliding, signal undone. Now the bandwidth clears to a single one. Where the signal stands out and the noise is none. No back to wear, no wink to show. Every line I write from a base below. They perform for an audience I don't know. I construct in the dark where the constants grow. Apex turn with the balance low. Risk minimized in the chosen mode. Out of force a win on a given code. I maintain the line to the rest decode.
City fades to a distant blur. Echoes drop to a softer stir. Just a road and a tone I cannot infer. In a quieter self I begin to prefer. Low horizon hum with a muted light. Even thinking got it right. I don't need a surge to claim the night. I grow in the slow where the calms is tight. I recall high speed as a masking layer. Stacked too high like a faulty player. Now I shed the low, let the system repair. What remains is a core that is clean and fair. No pressure stored in the chest I keep. No loops that fracture and need is sleep. Just a baseline steady and deep. And the promise encoded I choose to keep. Your rear view dims to a softer trace. Not the race, just to refine space. Every mile withdraws the face of a mind that can hold its pace. Audio drops to a constant tone. Like the quad I've come to own. I don't stand it overthrown. I stand in the field that I fully known. Light breaks thin at the edge of sight. State transitions, a courage I fight. I don't run to the end of night. I let dark and the calm unite. Every mile sets a segment free. A lot of layer of memory. Not a loss, just a clarity. In the structure that lets me see. No finish flag, no terminal gate. Just a route I calibrate. Every second I generate. Shapes the calm I cultivate. Sunline lifts with a gradual rise. Soft reveal.
command. I don't need to explain no brand. What I hold in the state of your hand. Road extends and I stay intact, not defined by your missing fact. Every move is a measured act in a world where I choose not to react. No burden left in the way I breathe. No knots that I can't unweave. Just a pattern I can't achieve. In a system I choose to believe. Off free drip with a subtle swing. Human feeling a rigid thing. Every delay it quite a ring. Where control and release both clean. I don't peek for the sake of show. I don't follow where crowds will go. I build from a base below. To the structure is all I know. On a stretch with a tempered tone. No brand or raise no throne. Just a path that I slowly grown. Into something I fully own. Tricks unsealed on the path I made. No excess store, no debt unpaid. Every step in a cooler shape. Keeps the system stable, unafraid. Blows through poles with a cleaner run. No straight thread left undone. When the cycle meets the sun, I persist as for some I become.
Yeah.
3 in the morning, vitamin coffee, last train gone. Station floor shining from the mop. Water, a cleaner pushed his cart past me and said, long day.
I almost laughed, didn't know where to start.
The kind of week where every plan grows teeth. Every bill arrives early. Every small mistake suddenly feels expensive. So I just said
Something like that.
then watch the door slide shut. Funny thing about life, the chapters that change everything rarely look important while they're happening. Nobody hears dramatic music, nobody freezes the frame. It's usually just another Tuesday, another ride home, another conversation that lasts 7 seconds. Years later it means everything. Back then I thought progress would feel bigger, thought I'd notice it. Thought there'd be some obvious moment where everything clicked into place. Instead it happened slowly like sunrise. You don't watch darkness disappear, you notice it's already gone. I spent a long time chasing a rival, always looking at the next thing, next goal, next level, next year.
Then one day I looked around and realized half the things I once prayed for had become normal. That hit harder than success ever could. The apartment got quieter, the panic got smaller, the sleep got deeper, the conversations got lighter. Nobody hands out trophies for those things, but they matter a lot. Fast flow, head down, red lights, late nights, deadlines, train tracks, same route, same backpack, new mindset, rain falling, heart steady, road heavy, legs ready, small steps stacked daily, turned into something they said was unlikely. I remember sitting in parking lots after work, engine off, music low, doing math in my head. If this works, maybe next month gets easier. If that works, maybe next year changes. If none of it works, start again. That was the whole plan. Nothing glamorous, nothing cinematic, just refusing to stop. People always ask about confidence. Truth is, confidence usually shows up after effort, not before. Most days I had questions, most days I was guessing. Most days looked nothing like certainty, but movement solves things that thinking can't. So I kept moving.
The city kept changing faces, restaurants closed, buildings appeared, names disappeared, entire neighborhoods transformed. Meanwhile, I was becoming someone else too. Not intentionally, just gradually, like a shoreline, changing shape from waves. A little today, a little tomorrow, enough years and it looks completely different.
Fast.
Windows reflecting neon taxi wheels hissing, street signs flickering, conversations drifting. Everybody heading somewhere, everybody carrying something, dreams, regrets, deadlines, memories. You can feel it if you walk long enough.
The whole city breathing through concrete. I used to think I was behind, that's probably the funniest part. Comparing chapter 3 to somebody else's chapter 20. Looking at finished buildings while standing inside the foundation. Of course it looked unfinished, that's how building works. Nobody plants a seed and complains because it is in the forest next week. Yet somehow people expect that from themselves. Strange. Years pass, more wins, more losses.
Neither stayed very long, turns out success leaves too. That's why chasing feelings never works. Feelings move, principles stay, discipline stays, character stays, the habits stay. Everything else comes and goes like weather. Tonight the skyline looks calm, not because life became simple, because experience teaches which storms deserve attention.
Some clouds are loud, some clouds are empty. Learning the difference saves years.
The traffic below keeps flowing, green light, red light, green again. Nobody celebrates that, but that's life. Keep moving, pause when necessary, move again. Nothing dramatic, just momentum. And honestly, most meaningful stories are built exactly that way.
One ordinary day stacked on another. One decision stacked on another. One quiet promise kept over and over, until eventually you wake up somewhere the old version of you would have considered impossible. Not perfect, not finished, just further. And sometimes that's all the proof you need.
Loop, loop. Loop, blue tint, blue tint, blue tint, blue tint, blue tint, blue tint. Yeah, 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 blue tint, dim lights, city slow, cold air on the glass of the low end flow. No sound but the pulse when the kick hit low. I don't move for the crowd, I just stay in the zone for a step that go back in the empty lane. Every breath in sync with a steady chain. Every talking too fast, I don't hear a name. I just follow the code of the rustic K. Low hum, deep club, let it for the space. Every second stretch, but it get the pace. No rush, no break, this is silent chase. Every move I make, leave a quiet trace. Still eyes, no shift, let the moment stay. Every pause, hold weight in a set away. If they step out of line, they just fade the gray. I don't force any move, I just let it play. Yeah, yeah, hold that. Let it breathe, don't rush. Hold that. Let it hit, don't push. Soft voice, but the impact tight. Every word land clean in a low lit night. They be chasing the flash, I don't chase the light. I just move in the dark where the lines feel right. Off bricks like swing, let the rhythm bend. Every bounce delayed, but it's still connect. If they follow too close, they don't comprehend. I be shaping the frame while they try to extend. No face, no trace, just a shadow glide. Every step low key, but it amplified. They be stuck in the form, never step outside. I be bending the rules while they pick a side. Cold frame like state, let the pressure build. Every move pre-coded, every gap filled. They be looking for the noise, I just keep it sealed. Every line stay sharp, every edge revealed. Yeah, hold that. Let it ride, stay low. Hold that. Let it loop, don't show. Slow wave when the baseline drop. Every second hit like a ticking clock. No break in the chain, never let this stop. I just stay in the zone till the noise all dry. Quiet step through the mist, no need for a sign. Every move feel clean like a perfect line. They be lost in the rush, I control the time. Every shift calculated, every frame aligned. No flex, no show, just a calm control. Every bar like weight that I never fold. They be chasing a spark, I be building a hole. Every step I take got a deeper roll, yeah. Face low, no end, just a steady run. Every loop get tighter till it all become. If they thinking it's done, it's begun. I just raise the level, now I outpace the sum. No name in the air, just the code I keep. Every rock cut deep, never light, never cheap. If they step in the zone, they don't last, they don't keep. I just move through the dark where the patterns sleep. Walk through nights where the trust ran thin, where the calm felt fake, where the cracks set in. Every scar left a mark that I built within. Now I carry it all like a second skin. Stack moves, stack time, stack weight in the vault. Every lesson refined, every error default. If they point on my way, I don't answer the fault. I just rewrite the frame, now the outcome hard. No pause, no break, just a forward line. Every breath calculated, every step I design. If they think I'm done, they misread the sign. I just level it up every single time. In phase, no fade, let the silence stay. Every move set firm in a quiet way. If you still in the field, better read the play. This a cold night loop. I don't drift, I don't sway.